Robinson. I live in a little community of Gravette, Arkansas, in the northwest corner of the state. I've been riding now for about 6 years. Always wanted to ride all my life. Rode a few small bikes many years ago, but I guess I always had that dream that most people have of someday owning a Harley and riding a Harley. I pretty much knew, I guess, from the start that I wanted a Harley. But I did look at BMWs, I looked at Victories, I looked at a lot of other brands, and I didn't look very long because there's just no comparison. And it's kind of hard to describe, but people that own one know exactly what you mean when you say that, I think. I came here, started looking at bikes, and the people that I met here, everybody that works here was very friendly, gave great customer service, and I knew that was a place that I really wanted to do business with. Everybody from the general manager, from Frank on down, has been very helpful. They talk about this being kind of a family, and sometimes you hear that and you think, well, yeah, that's a little hokey. I doubt that it's really like that. And yet, I think it is here, as much or more than anywhere. One little story I'll tell you, when I brought the bike in for the 1,000-mile service, I didn't give it much thought, brought it in, left it. They called me right away, said it's ready to pick up whenever you can get in here. So I came in, and as they brought the bike out to the parking lot, I noticed there was just a little bit of oil where they had lubricated the hinges on the saddlebags. And not a big deal, it's the kind of thing when you get home, you take your shop rag and wipe it off and forget about it. And the service guy saw me looking at that, and he looked, and he said, "Oh, I'm sorry." He said, "Let me take that back in and take care of it." And I thought, "You gotta be kidding me!" But he did. He took the bike back in the shop. They cleaned it up, brought it back out, and it was as clean and shiny as could be. Just little things like that make a difference. And he didn't have to do that. I was perfectly happy with the job that they did. I didn't think anything of that. I just thought, they lubricated the hinges, that's good. And for him to take it back in the shop to clean it up was just amazing to me. When I bought my bike, I was pretty proud of it, as I think most people are when they make that purchase. And they do the thing where they ring the bell. That's another thing. I used to think, well, I don't know about that. Well, when they did that and everybody cheered, I felt like proud new father. So it's a great place to buy a Harley. It's a great product, great service, and I really honestly would not go anywhere else. I took the riding academy course before I made the bike purchase, and thought if I'm going to do this, I better know how to handle one of these things. So I did that, and it was taught by two guys that had amazing knowledge and ability on a bike. They were really good. We had fun, but we learned a lot. We worked at it. I think had I not taken that course, I probably wouldn't be anywhere near as good a rider as I am today. And it's something I've already recommended it to several of my friends. In fact, several of them have taken it at my recommendation because it makes a world of difference. I think even if you've been riding for a while, you always learn little things that maybe you didn't think about or you never knew before. I bought several accessories. The first thing probably a lot of us want to do when we buy a Harley is kind of personalize it to our tastes, and that's a really neat thing because there's so many things you can do with the bike to make yours look just a little bit different than somebody else's. And I bought several parts here. I bought my riding gear, my boots, jacket, helmet. Again, great service, great product, no problems. I've gotten exactly what I needed. Sometimes you get a little confused about, do I buy this or do I buy that? And what do I need for this? What do I need for that? And I always get good, quick answers to my questions, and they've never steered me wrong.
Excellent.